So you like the karaoke for 450 people, huh?
Well, again, I think what I liked about it was we were heading into the unknown. Okay. Somebody put the idea out that
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Jeff or whoever, let's do a karaoke as a fundraiser to end polio now. And so I just felt the combination of karaoke and that fundraiser, well, I thought was brilliant. We didn't know how many people were going to sign up. Maybe there would have been one, maybe two. Nobody knew. I think we ended up with 15 or 16 signed up and a whole variety of ages and a whole variety of songs. And I've never seen a group of 450, 500 just going nuts of Rotarians to all different songs like 500 Miles and oh gosh, there was Elvis, there was country songs, and so I just felt it really, I think it changed almost the vibe or the tenure in that conference that night. I just felt
Yeah.
people were saying, we've never had such fun. We didn't know Rotarians could be this fun. And I think, and that was from non-Rotarians. That was actually from the fellow who was the DJ who set the songs up. And so I just think that was a hugely positive thing for the Rotarians and also for the fundraiser. I think we raised $11,000 US, which is phenomenal. You times that by times two with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, you're up to 33,000 US, which is phenomenal. So I just want to make a comment about that because I think we talk about these PETS, these president-elect training seminars, and we talk about content, which is very important, but also
Mm.
having fun. I think the fellowship side is absolutely critical.
You forgot to mention the variety of stages of dress because people were taking off their clothes during this thing, and you never
There
see that
was some
usually.
there was some disrobing there, Michael. Yes, I did. We did,
And it
but
wasn't and it wasn't unapproved.
it was
A couple of
great.
things I learned because I was on committee. Um, any good event is like a pencil drawing. It's got a lot
Mm,
of tiny little strokes. And if you don't do all those strokes, it doesn't look like a puppy when you're done. It's supposed to look
mm,
like a puppy. So in order to get this thing to be what we thought it could be, we had to touch it a lot of times. So the idea, first of all, was karaoke, which immediately half the committee said, nope, flat tire, never going to work. We don't do karaoke. Our people can't sing, whatever. But I started to play with it, what if we did it? How could it succeed? And the very first thought was, we're finishing this general session slash keynote with 450 people in the main ballroom. Uh, we've got to get them to a smaller room to do the karaoke because karaoke is for 50 people. And then I asked, or is it? Could we keep them in the big ballroom and
mm,
do karaoke on steroids for 450? And if so, how would that work? One of the things we came up with was because a lot of the sessions, well, all the sessions are supposed to end with the ringing of a bell, to
mm.
official close of the session. It's very Pavlovian. When you ring the bell in Rotary Land, everybody gets up and leaves. So we didn't want to ring the bell and have a bunch of dead air. That would be the kiss of death. So it was important to bring on Jon Catlin, the host of the karaoke
Mm,
segment, before the bell was rung. So
mm.
everybody knew what was happening before the session ended. Jon's on stage. The person who's supposed to sing is right over there. And as soon as that bell rang, Jon says, and now our first act of the evening is so and so, and brings them on stage. Nobody had it, especially the older people, they didn't have time to get up.
No, no,
And
it
they
was
were they were
running.
they were stuck in their chair like, what in the fresh hell is this?
Yeah.
Another thing that we had to solve was karaoke guy brings only a system for 50 people. Now he was telling us, it may be true, I don't know, that his little sound system was in the Kalamazoo Civic Arena and served 2,000 people. He was saying, my PA is good enough. I said, I don't think you understand. We have this professional PA that's there all weekend. When that stops playing, we can't afford to have your PA be less than. It has to be the same sound. It'll be too
Mm,
jarring for people. So he kept telling us what he had, but he never asked us what we had. So until
mm.
5:30 that night, we weren't sure how that was going to go. But we
Okay.
said, as you come in, as soon as you get there, you come in. Do not unpack your stuff yet. Just come in and meet the guys. See what's there. He agreed. And to his credit, he saw what was there. He said, yeah, if you can just give me such and such a cable, Cat 6 cable or whatever it was, uh, I'll I'll be good. And he set up right on the side of the stage like the karaoke guy always does. The words are coming up on the big screens. We even had the video cameras showing the people doing karaoke.
Mm, mm.
And then I was like, as long as we're going to pull this off professionally, can we use it to raise money? Because in karaoke, you tip. It's part of the thing. And what if we could get people to tip, not just the good singers or the bad singers, but every singer?
Yeah, yeah,
And then somebody said, well, how do we do that? Well, we have buckets and they're circulating the room. I said,
yeah,
I don't know, man, 400 people. Do you know how long it's going to take to walk around the room with 2 buckets? The songs are only 3 minutes long. And then somebody said, what about a QR code on the buckets? Yeah, but then the bucket has to be there at each table so 1 million people can take the picture. What if we put the QR codes on the screen?
yeah, yeah.
What if the fundraiser was something specific that everybody wants to deal with, which is polio and second disease to be kicked off of our planet? So then everything started to come like this, you know? But even then, to your earlier point, we didn't know it was going to work for sure.
No, no, you didn't
Uh,
know.
and truth be told, we had some real talented people on stage, but we also had some people that couldn't sing a lick,
Yeah, yeah.
doing the most unlikely karaoke songs. I don't know if you're watching this video, I don't know if you know who Leonard Cohen is, but most of his songs are like
Yeah,
funeral dirges.
yeah,
And
yeah,
somebody came
yeah.
on stage to sing Hallelujah.
I know. It
That's the
was
best karaoke song, man.
no, but
But
people,
the people in the audience, they got their phone flashlights out and they're going like this. And to your point, if you're on stage and you're watching 450 people go like this, it's a thing.
yeah,
It's remarkable.
yeah. It
One
was.
last little inside baseball thing. It was about 50 minutes into the 1 hour segment, and we had a deal with the karaoke guy that we would keep him a half hour extra and pay him if it was really vibrating, and it was.
Mm.
So about 10 minutes before it ended, I'm sprinting around the room to get an okay from the chair, the treasurer, the DJ, the crew that's working the cameras. You know, green light on this. We're going to buy the video crew a round of drinks at the bar there. Um, and then I heard what changed everything. They said on stage they had organized a finale,
Mm.
and the finale was going to happen in 2 more songs. I'm like, oh, we can't do anything after the finale. And it turns out in that 10 minutes, something happened where the air started to come out of the tire a little bit. The finale was okay, wasn't extraordinarily well planned.
Mm.
So my point is, we ended right when we should have, 1 hour in.
Oh,
It went
good.
exactly as it should have.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and I think the ratings on it were just extraordinary. Sure, they'll do it again next year.
yeah. Oh, I've been sharing that with a lot of people, and because I think it's so, it's such a package to put together that I think it can work in a lot of places. So,
So I'm on the pet circuit. I expect you'll be getting on the pet circuit soon. And if you want help,
mm,
let me know. I think that we'll start seeing this at more pets, and then I'll take some measure of pride that we were the
abs
first ones to do it.
absolutely. I think it's a winner. So anyway, that was brilliant, Michael.
Martin Parnell, it's been great chatting with you again. martinparnell.com, everybody. He's got a great keynote, several great keynotes, actually, motivational leadership type stuff. He's a terrific person, even though he's from Canada.
Yeah, well, that's yeah. Back at you, Michael. Back at you.
Thank you, Martin.
Great, you're welcome.